Good evening, everybody out there. Let me turn this down here. I'm broadcasting from my house this evening. We have the videos we're all submitted in. The As of today, earlier today, all the judges who are anonymous, we sent out the videos to judges. We sent out a scoring sheet with them, and as of today, earlier this morning, all the tabulations are in. There's no ties. So today you could just sit back and enjoy yourself here tonight, this evening, for a Blackfoot Crossing hand drum contest. This is our second annual contest. The first time here on virtual. And let's just have fun here tonight. I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast here. And if you are able to, send a message on Facebook and into YouTube chat, and we'll put them up on the screen here as they come in. And there was quite a few submissions, and I'll just go ahead and get into the hand drum contest here. Bear with me a second here as I load up the video queue. And the videos were done earlier in the week. Grant and I were at the theater and did some kind of MCing back and forth. We were actually practicing for tonight, and they worked out well enough. So there's about 25, maybe 30 contestants here altogether, different categories. We did the contemporary hand drum style, and then we tried to have an owl dance component, which is Blackfoot style. And let me just go ahead and start it off here.
Okay, my name is Clarence Victor Wolflake. My traditional name is Meek Seacom, Red Crane. Okay, I'd like to welcome all of you to a very honorable time to hear from the old to the young. Some of them are still getting the beat, the rhythm of the songs, the connection, the comparison of how they learn the songs, and also the ones that grew up with it with their fathers and their grandfathers. So I welcome all of you to continue to pass on those songs and the history of those songs to these young drummers. Sometimes they sit and say, I wonder if that's the right song, I wonder if that's the right beat. Just give them an A for effort. So I welcome all of you. I'm so honored to be here, to be able to talk to all those that are watching this hand drum contest. It's really good.
Okay, welcome to another Blackfoot Crossing live stream special with Anoki Tapi and Hankki. I'm Stephen Yeldwoman, and with me today is
Grant Manyheads.
And today we're so pleased to present to you a virtual online hand drum singing contest. And it might be one of a kind. There's probably a few out there, but we're so proud today to be able to bring this to you. This is actually our second hand drum contest. Last year we had one just before our Siksika Nation Fair, and the winner at that one at the time was Darcy Turnenrobe. And today we're so excited to share with many different singers from all over Indian country and pretty well all over Turtle Island on this one here. There's so many extra singers that entered over last time because of the unique virtual aspect here. And to me, it's so neat because we're so used to being at powwows and seeing them at the arbor and, in front of the crowd and doing their powwow stuff. But now, today, with this virtual online, we're getting an extra sneak peek behind the curtain, so to speak. It's a real personal look at them as they got inspired to sing wherever they were at. I bet some of you ladies have wondered how it looks in some of the drummers' homes. So they let you into their houses today and to see into their bedrooms and their living rooms, and some were in vehicles, and some took advantage of the terrain and just had some absolutely phenomenal acoustics and some backdrops there. It's just an amazing thing here with this virtual aspect here. And so our judging here today is based on, I want to discuss the categories there, Grant, of the judging, singing, the three components.
Well, for the singing, we actually have it broken down into three components. And the first component is the singing part, and that's based on 5 points, 1 to 5. And the second component is on the drumming, and that also is based on a scoring of 1 to 5. And the third aspect is the song, and that's based on a component of 1 to 5. So from these three, we'll come up with a tally, and then that's the score that each singer will get from the judges. And this is how we're going to run the contest for the contemporary and the owl dance. And I'm not sure if that was a question you asked.
So on the total there of 15 points total that each singer would be eligible to get there. And some of these here, I honestly wish we could have thrown in some extra points for cuteness, especially as it's in the young people in the youth category. It's so exciting to see so many of these up-and-comers here. And today we wanted to give you a peek here how we're looking at through our virtual live streaming setups here. We're in the theater. Grant and myself are the only ones in here, and it's about 100-seat theater. And Grant's on the far side of the stage, and there's enough distance between us here that if we're comfortable, that we could remove our masks and that. And but we are in a unique situation here, and if people aren't comfortable, that's totally fine here. Myself, I'm not a powwow singer, but geez, man, I sure look like some of those big Oklahoma singers, and I'll tell you what, I overheat like some of them too. And so at some point I do end up taking off my face mask here, and we have our hand sanitizers with us here, and to try to do what we can to be safe. And it's safe for all the viewers out there as well too. At home there, you're safe in your own living rooms. And if you are at home, as we get ready to start doing the singers, turn it up loud and let your neighbors hear. And this would be one of the last weekends here before the powwow season comes to an end here. And so let's just enjoy ourselves and have a good time. And next year we'll have more planned as we shift into the next season. And there's a lot coming up here from Blackfoot Crossing. Just before we get started into this, we are going to be opening up the museum again here, the gallery